You ready? You've been quiet tonight. Yeah, you shouldn't worry. You've got me here to help.
I'm not worried, Severin, and I don't need your help. Or the Brimstone Society's.
Well, good thing I'm fun to have around then.
Yes, it's a very good thing. I expect a number of horrible deaths tonight.
Uh-huh. I'm guessing that dress will cause a few of them.
Zelensky's really outdone himself tonight, eh?
Man, oh man, I've got to come to Zelensky's more often.
I told him to sell early, but you know Tom.
Amazing.
My God, look at that.
Good night, nurse.
Oh, that's definitely stimulating my economy.
Jesus, Bill sees her and I'll be on my back for the rest of the weekend.
Okay, mics are working fine. I'm gonna check out the upper floors.
Pardon me, Mayor, Governor. I'll return in just 1 minute. Yes, it's very clever. You look thirsty, Chief. Why don't you hail a passing scotch? Hello. Welcome. Daryl Zarinsky. And I, do mean welcome. It kills me to ask, darling, but have we met?
Darling, I'm sure you'd remember.
But you have no drink. Heads will roll. I've brought up a case of lovely Merlot for this evening.
Please, but something stronger. I never drink wine.
Meet me at the stairs, will you? If you can tear yourself away, darling. Nice turnout. City council, captains of industry, high rollers, mob bosses. Everyone's here but the crown heads of Europe.
They're shooting up in the bathroom with a couple of sultans. You find anything?
Mm-hmm. Nose round a bit upstairs. Looks like our host Zarinsky, darling, is a member of your extended family. A brother, likely.
Half-brother. Like I'm half-vampire. Never forget that.
Yeah, well, that's still all bad news for him. There's one room in particular upstairs, locked tight, very high security.
You didn't break in?
You're interrupting. A lot of Zarinsky's staff are wearing a sigil. The vampire overlord Kagan may be long dead, but his cult is still at large.
Like Brimstone suspected. And that makes Zarinsky their grand wizard. Sick bastard.
Whatever's behind that door upstairs is probably very educational.
This might be fun after all. I'll take a look. You have something for me? Hello, angels. I missed you.
Not your style, Rain, but you'll want to be a little cautious, okay? Oh, that's real nice. Both hands on the stairrail, please.
Area's off limits to guests, lady.
I'm no guest, pal.
Not supposed to be in here, lady.
Shut the f... May I escort you back to the party, ma'am?
You can't be here, lady.
Oh man, look at the blade. She's damp here.
Damp here go down just like anybody else.
Oh, not just like anybody else. Wanna try me? Hell of an operation you've got here, Zarinsky. Cult of Kagan's gone multinational, huh? Now I know exactly who I'm up against. Wow, I haven't seen one of you guys for decades. Where you been hiding yourselves?
Bronish krona babarish. Bruka kronos dera.
Oh, the old tongue still? I never learned it. Seemed kinda highfalutin. Alright, thanks for the lesson, bitch. Uh-huh. Thought I might find you here. Even dead, you're a thorn in my side. You've been gone a long time, Kagan. I've been taking care of your family for you, though. One at a time, all across the world for 70 years. I think I'm nearly done. What do you think of me now, father?
We thought we were strong enough to take him, but we couldn't even hold him.
Kagan. Where is he now?
Library.
I'm going to destroy you.
What a fine, aren't you? But you smell tainted. Which one was your mother? Never mind, I'm terrible with names. But I trust she died painfully, like the rest of her family.
You Nazi asshole! You're gonna—
Nazi, hardly. I'm breeding an army of my own. That idiot Hitler is simply teaching me to lead one. Not that he knows that. Yes. The Vesper Shah. Exactly what I was looking for. Now, you're going to destroy me. I'll provide an audience.
Sir Tremaine?
Oh, so you two know each other. Ah, I see. Yet another you stole from me, Professor. Raised it as your own, did you? Taught it to kill its own kind. After all the trouble I took to create it. And all the other mongrels just like it.
Rain, get away! Run!
Put him down, you lying rat-sucking son of a bitch!
Liar, definitely. But so is he. Didn't you tell it what you intended to do? This, Professor. You kill your filthy half-breed pets. Yes, Professor. Destroy all vampires. I think most definitely not.
Kagan's sick dream of a fully bred vampire army died with him that day. And because he murdered my mother's family, I've spent the last 6 decades finding and eliminating his. Just returning the favor.
How about some music? The Master, Mr. Zorinsky, would prefer that all the guests remain downstairs, madam.
The master can blow me, monkey suit. Damn it.
Well, that sounded expensive.
Sure did. Think I can expense it to Brimstone?
Let's wait till we see the final bill for this evening.
I'll keep my receipts. Just reached a courtyard outside the study.
I was there earlier. Have you been practicing your acrobatics?
I guess. Just one more thing I'm naturally good at.
Rain, where are you?
It looks like I'm on the roof of the mansion.
There's a lot of Zorinsky's men on patrol. I'd stay off the lower roof if I were you.
Then I gotta find some way across without going down there. Oh, no way. They're real?
What you got? Something interesting?
My god, Severin. Zorinsky's got the Carpathian dragons. I thought they were just legend.
That's what Brimstone thought as well. Rain, are you there? What happened?
Oh, I'm fine. It's just they're so beautiful.
And extremely dangerous. Listen, if they're the real Carpathian dragons, they feed from the blood of their Dampier host. That's you in this case. They alchemically process the raw material into vampire lethal projectiles. You're gonna have to feed to fill their reservoirs. You can still use them when their reservoirs are empty, but they'll draw blood directly from you. I think Zorinsky just blew his membership at the country club.
Behaving badly? It's how he was raised.
See for yourself. I believe it's time to do what you do. I'll do what I do and meet you later.
Who are you?
Oh, come on, Z. I'm the Black Sheep, the one nobody talks about. I'm on a world tour visiting every bastard child of Kagan I can find.
Ah, so you're the mysterious assassin. Well, you've certainly been on a spree, haven't you? We weren't even sure you were real until poor Delinda showed up without her head.
The one in the West Indies with the snakes? She gave me your name. Didn't want to, though. Very loyal.
Hardly. None of them are. You've intrigued me, but I fear I must attend to other events. So I bid you good night, little sister. Please, make yourself at home.
Ugh. All right, playtime's over.
A night to remember for all times. A prelude to the longest night. It's time to fly, my children. The family awaits our coming!
You're right about one thing. It's definitely time for you to go.
But you're my guest. It would be unforgivable to leave you this way.
Hello, you. You have anything to do with all this noise?
Actually, the whole place was wired to go up. Guess in case something terrible happened to Zrinsky. Like you. You managed to hold on to that list.
You bet. It's what I was hoping to find. A twisted family tree. It lists the whereabouts of the entire Kagan cult. And it looks like they're all converging right here. In the city.
I called this in. Brimstone's put their top minds on it. They're none too pleased.
I am. They've all come here. To me. I'm ending them, finally. And my father's sick bloodline will be extinguished.
Zerx. Zerinsky's dead. His party was a success. With its leaders dead, the city is left wide open.
Ah, he fulfilled his purpose then. No greater aspiration in the natural order. And how did our erstwhile brother perish?
Not clear yet. There may be an interloper. I'm investigating.
I've been working on something that will interest you. Now.
Smells like slaves.
Indeed, she's his mother in loose terminology. Our grand dame of the sewer still has purpose. Observe him, bursting with thick, rich blood. You can feed from anywhere. Who could have imagined a manufactured, controllable food source to ensure against the coming long winter? And father thought humans could never be made useful.
Dead God, Zerx, it's horrible.
Yes, we're also working on the taste. We'll get there.
While Mayor Randolph's highly criticized Clean Sweep for Clean Streets initiative appears to be gaining ground in the inner city, prostitution and drug activity have sharply declined. Shelters and missions have reported a drastic drop in homeless and transient.
Come on, Piggy. All over it.
While tensions continue to rise over the city's disappearance of several of the city's prominent citizens. Investigations continue, but neither the mayor nor police chief Brewster could be found to comment.
This is connected, right? The wholesale slaughter at Zerensky's and the drop-off in street trash?
Brimstone thinks so. Disappearances have skyrocketed. It's like all the junkies, hookers, and homeless fell into a hole in the ground.
That, or a big goddamn vampire convention pulled into town.
Maybe. We're lucky to have you back for this one, Rain.
Yeah, well, my interests in Brimstone Society still manage to overlap from time to time.
The master list you found at Zerinsky's details the Kagan cult's hierarchy. The top positions are all his offspring, and there's a lot of them. I gotta go. Stay in touch, don't disappear.
Severin! Oh, hell.
Oh, didn't they tell you? District's closed, honey. Adult swim. Everybody out of the pool!
Jesus, trapped in a burning honky-tonk, and the jukebox is downstairs. Somebody's gonna suffer for this. Cool! Did you win the big pink bear? And there you go. That was one hell of a well-built fan.
Very creative, Rain.
Yeah, well, I try.
We're picking up heavy activity over at an old meatpacking plant called Ray Ray's Meats.
Sounds delicious.
Just get over there and see what you can find out. Thing is about to fall apart.
Here's another one.
Looks like an entrance to Ray Ray's Meats. There's a truckload of idiots screwing around with an old garbage truck crusher. It looks like it's blocking the entrance.
Well, you're going to have to find a way.
Well, that's a wash. Looks like I missed all the action.
No way. They couldn't have gotten up that fast. Rain, I think you might want...
Too bad, pretty. Would have been a pretty mess you made.
Yeah? Hold that thought. This mess is just getting started.
You talk big. You want to talk big to my boys? I'll just watch.
What else you got? Why don't you come down here and try some yourself?
Want to, but too much else to do.
Still hiding behind your chumps?
Oops, that for me. Gotta go now, pretty. But we deal with you later, okay?
Get back here, you coward. I'm not finished with you yet. You again.
Hello, pretty. You still beating on my boys?
Severin. Okay, I get it. The bad guys are rounding up street people like sheep, led by these Kestrel Dampier. You got anything on file?
Yeah. Kestrel on old school strain from Eastern Asia. Looks like birds figure heavily into the ancestral line. Listen, I'm up at the old Union Station up the road. Looks like they're corralling all the civilians here.
You still in play, pretty? Thought maybe you got left behind in the noise.
Ha! True, true. We very loud tonight. Don't care. World needs to be scared. We're taking over. We're coming out.
Okay. Until sunrise anyway, right?
Oh, you see, we like a big bang. Like a big surprise, too.
True, true. You big surprise, pretty. Play so rough. Wanna play on our side, maybe?
Yeah, sorry, ladies. I'm hanging on to my indie status. Free agency's where it's at.
Okay, you too tough then. Stay tough, pretty.
Nice try, Kestrel, but it's the end of the line. Now, where's the other one?
Finish roundup. Meet shepherds at club.
Rah! Come on, Lostrom. Still got work to do. Finish pretty after.
Hi. I'm not interrupting, am I?
Was just leaving to a better world, pretty.
Off now, but you'll get yours soon, pretty.
That was a pretty frantic call for just one little girl.
Maybe, but the long guns ain't shooting. Be careful.
There more you around, lady?
All that noise is gonna make you deaf.
I'm sorry, what?
Uh-huh. Give you a headache, too.
That's loud. Sounds like you've found the club proper.
Yeah, come on, come on.
Aw, damn it. Somebody sprang a blood field on me. I'm trapped on the dance floor with a Kestrel safe in the booth. And here comes the goon squad.
Minions can't work a blood field, only Dampier. The Kestrel must be the one you've got to take out to dissipate the field.
Can't get to her directly. It's not all bad. I kinda like this song.
We're getting our asses handed to us here!
Retreat! Drop the exit! Do it now!
Man, these gear movements are a serious hassle.
Yeah, I can see you from where I'm standing. Be careful, those gears look extremely heavy.
Okay, you'll let me know if anything interesting is coming my way, right?
Definitely. I'll meet you at the bottom when you're finished.
Now how am I supposed to get over there?
Dampier. I knew we had an intruder, but I thought you'd at least be full blood.
Oh, now don't be like that. You're ephemera, right?
You're the one that took dear brother Zirinsky from us.
Guilty. And a bunch of your old world siblings, too.
Interesting. And what did you hope to prove?
I'm settling a family score. Yours for mine.
We chose a bad place to fight, little assassin.
Oh, come on, ephemera. No such thing as a bad place to fight.
You're more interesting than I thought. Willing to meet again?
Rain? Where'd you end up?
Under the clock. Under the station. Can you tell the little bastard inside my skull to turn off his jackhammer? I thought you were gonna be here.
I was there, but I had to leave.
Oh no.
Not so tough, huh, sweetie?
Never seen vampires act out so obviously. Nabbing citizens, fighting the cops.
Yeah, they're going public in a big way. Like they don't care who knows.
Whatever this is, it's gonna be bad.
I know Kagan killed your mother, but you killed him. He's been dead a long time.
Severin, Kagan didn't just kill my mother, or rape her, or drive her insane. He also murdered her entire family. He wiped out an entire family so that I'd have no one to turn to but him. It wasn't even cruelty, just his policy for all the Dampier he created.
Sorry, I had no idea.
Professor Tremaine and Brimstone got to me before Kagan did. If they hadn't, I'd probably have turned out just like the rest of his children.
You think you would have turned out like Kestrels?
Jesus, I hope not.
You got some big guns? Can you use them to blast through?
You think? Those gas tanks look like they could use some heavy artillery.
I didn't expect that kind of artillery down there.
Me either. They're covering...
You move down to the principal water treatment plant, we'll hold her here. Follow us now, skank.
I gots to party.
All right, get going. Tell the Kestrels we've got a live one back here. We'll raise the water and take care of her.
Fine, but don't let the water go till we're through the tunnel. All the way through.
Just get your asses down there! All right, turn the pumps back on! Let it flow!
You meet those boys, pretty? They most loyal. Happy to give they all for their mistress. Once they give all, mistress gonna put 'em back together better than ever. Right, boys?
What are those? Det packs? Oh my god, suicide bombers? How'd they trick you into that one, guys?
Oh, these boys don't talk pretty. No tongue. Cut out themselves. These boys just do. Go, boys.
You see a door anywhere nearby? It should lead straight to the way.
Yep, I got it.
Great. That'll shut down pump 1. One more to go.
That wasn't so tough.
My boys! Where they gone? Time to teach you respect, girl!
Ugh, finally! Come down and teach me some. I'm a fast learner.
Oh, I'm gonna teach you this. Pretty can be cut off, too. You learn that fast, all right.
Guess those who can't do, teach. Huh, Kestrel?
Hey, schoolgirl, the east water pump chamber is open.
Oh, me.
Well, that's certainly one way of shutting down the pump.
Meh. Switches and levers are so old school anyway.
All right. It's getting rough up here, Rain. Minions are taking the streets, and the cops can't hold their own. Whatever the cult is doing, they're going for broke. They've blown any cover they ever had. World will know for sure vampires are real by morning. Which is taking its time getting here, by the way. How's it going down in your pit?
A little damp for me, but it's not too hard to keep up with our friends.
Good. Can you tell me where they're going?
Not yet, but they're pretty serious about getting there. Moving due east.
Lot of heavy industrial setups that way. I'll do some checking. Let me know something when you know something, and please don't make me come down there. Better put it in gear, Rain. I'm seeing the pumps is totally backed up, and high tide is coming in fast.
Something tells me this catwalk isn't entirely stable. Whoa! Blocked. Severin, I've hit a dead end. Little help?
No passageway out, but that's an older part of the system you're in. The structures may not be entirely stable. Still, you'd need explosives to...
Never mind. The cavalry has arrived.
Find a way across that sewage tank and get into the access tunnels on the other side. I'm reading a massive room there. Must be the...
Oh, God. He's long dead, lady.
No, your blood smells of him, but you are not him. My children.
I don't know your children. Who are you?
Brother Thurks took them, promised to return them to Sleds. Are
they? Don't know any Zerks either. Severin, you got that? Anything on a Slez?
Return my children!
Some bad news, Rain.
Oh, she's family, right?
Yeah, she's on the Kagan family tree. Prodigious baby machine, looks like. Past that, Brimstone reference on Slez is obscure, but suggests she's Babylonian winged Shakab, a really old one. You know what that means?
Winged Shakab. Huh. I don't know that one.
Okay, Shakab are born vampires that can only be killed by destroying the heart. Their skin is very, very tough and impervious to blade attack.
So, something more concussive, maybe?
Sure, maybe. See what you can do. Excellent. See, that wasn't so tough for you, was it? You old rogue dampier, you. Now, do you see a way to get to the upper level?
I have bowel in my hair.
Rain, climb up to the upper level. Is there a tunnel? That's how they're getting to the subway.
I think I need a minute alone.
Sister, wait, it's me.
I know who it is, Ephemera. I knew you were coming. Smelled your shadow stench a mile away.
I came to tell you Slez has been killed.
Ooh, excellent work, sister.
I didn't kill her. I believe the killer is Dampier.
Really? Well, good riddance to any full blood that lets a Dampier get the best of them. I assume you have matters in hand?
Certainly. Nothing I can't handle. And of course my findings have been duly reported.
Course. How like you, sister.
Nothing can be allowed to disrupt tomorrow's plans. Speaking of which, how go your responsibilities?
Good is done. Ahead of schedule. Zerx is coming to conduct the final shroud test tomorrow. Just a precaution.
You've done excellent work here, Pharaoh. We'll run things well, you and I. After tomorrow's big show, I'm looking forward to our even bigger encore.
That sounds like treason, sister. You and I take over the entire Kagan cult? Yes, it's going to be a marvelous surprise.
I must go. I have a renegade Dampier to deal with.
Oh, Ephemera? Remember, I'm the fastest and the strongest. Next time you try to sneak up on me, I'll fucking skin you! Understood?
Most definitely, Pharaoh.
The sun's up, Rain. Watch your step. Sunlight may not kill you instantly, but it will hurt. Stick to the shadows.
Hey, we gotta lock this place down. Sun's coming up. Vampire patrols are all in for the day.
There's a service corridor beneath that giant Tesla coil. Find the controls to lower the safety fence so you can access the maintenance hall.
Damn it, one of the turned is in the blood room.
What's it doing?
I don't know, it's just splashing around.
Get it out of there.
Yeah, that's a negatory, good buddy. That son of a bitch is 15 feet tall. Can't we call in a foreman?
That's all we need. Those guys are just as bad. You look at a foreman the wrong way, he'll flatten you. Then he'll drink you.
So what are we supposed to do about that gargantua in there?
He's not hurting anything. Let him play.
Get the fence sealed. Anything touches it, and it'll go supernova.
Keep away from those coils. We're putting out enough juice to light up a city. Man, that was one hell of a night. I can't believe how many blood sacks we nabbed.
Tell me about it. There's got to be at least 1,000 people getting juiced in there right now.
I'm just glad we don't have to get any closer than the loading bay. I always get nervous around those foremen.
I know what you mean. I saw one of them bash the guy's skull in just because he was in the way.
You know what? You get where you can swing a 500-pound hammer one-handed, and you get the right of way, too.
There's no car in this elevator.
And when has that ever slowed you down?
Let's commence the final test, shall we? Blood stupor has been induced in Subject A to render him more cooperative. Release Subject A.
Surprising result.
Initiate the shroud. Now, Subject B.
Dead gods! I never thought I'd see the day when vampires can walk freely in daylight.
The shroud works perfectly. Once you finalize your incoming shipment, we can initiate our hostile takeover.
The main shroud tower here is prepared to pump enough shroud into the sky to cover the entire city and eventually destroy the race of man.
Rain, I'm outside, seeing something extremely disturbing. I have a terrible feeling that I know what they're up to here.
Yeah? What you got?
There are vampires walking around in broad daylight. Wait, not exactly daylight, but under some sort of red cloud that's issuing from a number of vents. Where the cloud goes, they can go. As if it protects them from the sun.
What? That must be the shroud I heard them mention. So that's what they're making here?
Lady wins the prize, and if they're serious about pumping enough of it...
Oh, sweet God. Vampires will be able to move in daylight.
This is bigger than we ever guessed. We've got to stop this. Shut this place down.
Severin, we could be talking end of the world here.
Definitely. Don't let that happen, Rain. You might not care much for humans, but it's got to be better than living in a vampire apocalypse.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Door's locked. Surprising, huh? That pipe runs right next to the catwalk. I wonder how caustic those chemicals are. Couple of quarts low. Belt-fed crushers, a room full of them. Looks like there's only one way to get across.
Orders shipped for all remote outlets, but the meatpacking district is no longer a viable resource. It's completely hunted out. The shepherds had to grab some tourists and kids earlier just to top off the tank.
Doesn't matter anymore. We're going public today, and they'll be lining up at the gates after that. This is the last order we're gonna need to fill for a while. Get it loaded and out. This is the big one. Are the subway teams prepared?
I'll check, mistress.
Get in there, you scales! That's the last of them. Get this cage out of here, and lock the gates so none of them can crawl back out.
So they're grinding up the street trash, channeling the blood into vats, and pumping the rest out as sludge. That's how they're creating the shroud.
Yeah, I'd say so. They're infusing the blood with chemicals. Weird, arcane stuff. It all pumps into the tower in the center of the compound. You should be able to gain access to the tower from the roof of the building you're currently in.
You! That's you causing all the trouble in my factory, right?
Sure.
Yeah. You ready to do this? Meet you at the top! Well, you certainly have been a pain in my ass.
Sweetie, that pain's about to get a lot more severe.
You coming up, or do you want me to come to you? I don't give a buck to fuck if this whole damn place is coming down around our ears. He doesn't care either. If that shipment doesn't go out now, it's all our asses. Go tell those worthless assholes. Wait, you know what? What's taking you so long?
Let's go.
Did you see anything out there?
Be quiet, Victor. We saw the mistress. She came this way in a black rage.
So, how do we bring this thing down? Gotta stop them from releasing this shroud.
Well, we can't be sure. It's my best bet that we can locate the machinery powering this thing's output of shroud. If we can sabotage those systems, we should disable this tower. Here's something for you, Rain. Seems your playmate is headed for the roof.
Hear that, Farrell? I'm coming to get ya. Some enormous machinery in here, some weird pumps.
They must be pushing shroud up the length of the tower. See if you can find a way to disable them.
That's
Thanks, everyone. I'm out of here. Not without a little parting gift.
I'm beginning to see metaphor or something.
Yeah, it's a massive pump. It appears as though their heart-like structure keeps the blood oil in the system in motion, and those other devices around the room are sharing the workload.
If I take those out, we'll have a nice old-fashioned heart attack. Looks too quick for me to break on my own.
From the heat signatures I'm detecting, looks like you've got some help on the way.
Beautiful. The world's my jungle now. I'll show you, Kagan. They'll all fear my name.
I don't think so. I'm tearing this tower down. You'll be stuck with 4 city blocks of rubble, if I even let you out of here alive. And I'm not feeling real friendly.
Ah, corpse sucker! Half thing! Do you really think you can interfere with this?
Sure I do. Otherwise, this would have all been a waste of my time. Anyway, I've already shut down your dumb tower. I'd say I'm just about done.
My wetworks ruined. My proud tower crippled. Who is responsible?
It was a Dampier assassin! Why didn't you send help to stop her?
Dampier assassin? What in the black stone heart are you yammering about?
Well, who do you think caused all this? Ephemera? Tell him! Oh, boiled saints, Ephemera. You never reported the Dampier. You kept her a secret. You let her get this close. You treacherous, motherless bitch! You're loving this! You set me up!
Farrell, we no longer have need of your services. Quicker than I remembered. A shame. You might have amounted to something. Throw out the trash.
Backstabbing for a backstabber. Poetic, right? You're stronger and faster, Farrell. You are. But I'm just a little more clever. Maybe trusting me wasn't your best idea.
The rogue Dampier!
I know. Thank you for removing her.
Oh, this isn't over!
Oh, sister. It most definitely is.
Turn the minions you can. Destroy the rest. The time is at hand. Flood the sky with shroud, that I may stride my kingdom at will as a true emperor.
Your will be done.
Of course it will.
That's some strong blood. It's Kagan's all right.
You don't seem as upset as I expected.
Upset? I'm excited. If Kagan's walking around again, it means I get to put him down myself. Finally. Hell, I'm beside myself.
You might want to see this.
so long cowering under the floorboards. The children of the night, finally making music in the day. It is time, daughter. Make this earth as it is in heaven. Bring my kingdom to me. Create my realm.
Blow the charges or I'll slit you. He's impatient and he wants a big show. And you tell my mongoloid brother and his goons to get under cover, because the world is about to cave in on them.
Glorious. The fall of the age of man. Witness the dawn of the vampiric age.
This is very bad, isn't it?
Worse than that. You did everything right, Rain. You took out the tower, but we failed to stop the shroud itself. Vampires are free to walk in daylight. They're unstoppable.
What does Brimstone advise?
Brimstone's gone. Just offline or completely wiped out, I can't tell. Results pretty much the same either way. I'm out of a job.
So we're on our own, here at the end of the world. And Kagan is alive and well.
It looks like it.
Well then, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still on the clock. You with me?
Of course, but I've been thinking, we could try to escape to the wilderness. Between us, with our skills, it's likely we could survive. Maybe find other survivors. But we aren't going to do that, are we?
I'd say no.
We're going to continue to track Kagan.
That's the plan. He's a goner.
Even though civilization has crumbled in less than 4 hours, and all hope is definitely, unquestionably lost.
Now you're talking. I like that attitude. It's gonna take you places.
Yeah, I'm terrified that it will. Do they carry big swords?
Okay, what do we have here?
They're ephemeras.
Great, that means she's not far, right? I've got a bone to pick with her. She stood me up. I feel a plan coming on. Never fails, right? The one day I get to go to the zoo and none of the animals are out. Either it's too hot, or it's raining, or it's the end of the world. Ugh, kinda glad I missed feeding time, though.
Weißt du noch jetzt mehr żywotnie zwiro, prawda?
God, you guys and your stupid secret dead languages, always showing off.
Get through the zoo to the other side of the park. Keep heading north. You'll have to go through the World of Reptiles building.
Yeah, okay, lizards. No problem. What type of vampirism?
You saw the trees in the park and the desiccated animals. The shroud obviously causes some aberrant effects on nature.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna shoot one. Uh-oh. Looks like I woke something up.
God damn it, be careful with those. He'll wake up the dead.
Sorry, boss.
Dead zookeeper. Too cold to eat. How can it be cold? It's still moving.
Looks like our new insect pals just found something more interesting.
Oh, get it off of me! It's all bugs! Get him off! Get him off! Shoot it, man!
Right now, I'd bet you like to trade in those big swords for a couple of cheap lighters and a can of hairspray, huh?
Persko, ornekut nos ne. Ei, a nice put nos nice this day.
Hey. Oh man, I want one of those. Come here, you.
Rain, I've been thinking, if you had some way to create fire, you might have an effective weapon against those.
Yeah, I'm already on that. Thanks, though.
Walk softly, Rain. I don't think you want to disturb these new friends.
Agreed. Huh. Park Services is getting sloppy. Strictly speaking, you're never supposed to leave these on and unattended. Oh, perfect. Why does this wood chipper need to have a noisy diesel engine? It's eerie how quiet you guys are. If roaches were eating my flesh, I'd Ugh, should've got that dark gift clause in writing. Do you think it's cool? Really? It's not that cool. You're probably making it up as you go. Just one more thing that makes me want to slash the living hell out of you. Severin, I'm in front of the aquarium. What do you think?
It's your quickest route.
Gonna have words.
Well, that's a given. Where are you now?
Main exhibit hall in the aquarium.
Good. I'm reading a drainage tunnel directly underneath the floor. Should be able to crack through to it with enough applied force.
Jumping up and down probably won't do the trick, right?
Afraid not. Find something to smash the floor with. That's something you're good at.
I need a better vantage point. That staircase might get me one. She's nearby. I'm getting the shivers. Awful lot of shadows in here.
This is one I really wish I could be there to help you with, Rain.
I know, Severin. I've got the same wish.
I thought Farrell removed you down here.
That's what Farrell thought too, Shadow Bitch. And yet here I am. From where I stood, looks like you sold her out pretty hard.
Oh, you saw that, did you? Yes, she had to go. Afraid there's only room for one traitor at the top.
Yeah, and what's your daddy think about that?
Oh, we'll find out soon enough, I think. Maybe our father will tell me just before I carve him open. If he wakes up first.
You're a dirty girl, Ephemera. You play by dirty rules.
Don't let it distract you, Rain. Keep your concentration.
Who are you talking to, half-thing? Is it my old love, Mr. Severin? Where is he? When I'm done with you, I'd like to pay him a visit. See if we can rekindle an old flame.
You know, I don't see that happening. You ready to do this?
Very ready. But you'll have to watch out for me. I'm a sly one.
Damn it, just fight me!
I'd prefer to just kill you. In my own time, in my own way.
Yeah, that really stings, doesn't it? Rest in hell, Ephemera. Hi, what'd you think about that?
Superb, very impressive. Now be quiet and look over there. What do you think about that?
and we're going to fly in there and give that old son of a bitch the surprise of his unnatural life. Stop at nothing. Stop for no one. You have no friends there.
How in God's name did she...
Guess our Pharaoh's pretty durable. Maybe it's hatred from beyond the grave.
Have rewarded each of you for your loyalty. You have all been turned. Now prove your worthiness. Some of you may feel the change begin during the battle. Welcome it. Embrace it. Use it to your advantage. Revenge is a weapon. Wield it as a shining sword to avenge your mistress.
Vengeance this, revenge that. See what that sounds like?
Hey, I don't sound like that.
Huh, looks like she's wrapping up.
Fly, you angels of destruction! You devils of justice! Fly and kill and fucking die for me!
I think they're heading where you want to go. Maybe you should catch a ride?
Good idea. Can you make it there?
Sure, in my own way. See you at Kagan's Tower.
Approaching target. All units move into the bank and surround formation. We're gonna have to go.
That's my favorite sound. Severin, what the hell just happened?
What just happened to you, my dear, was me. So you're our renegade vampire killer. Not as impressive as I expected.
Ah, but you've got me at a disadvantage.
You don't know me? Why, I am Xerxes Megastophily, Grand Inquisitor.
Severin?
Yes, he's on the list. Full-blooded direct descendant of Kagan. Your half-brother. Xerxes is like 3 down from the top. Do you ever read anything?
Fuck off. Xerxes, baby, you're meat.
That was the master unit, actually.
Alright, Xerxes, unless you got any more to show me, come out here and get your spanking.
I think probably not. Unless you'd like to follow me to hell. You're certainly invited.
Yeah, he's in my family, alright. Idiot! Hell's the other way! You know, Feral's turned vampires are putting up an impressive fight.
Yeah, they're motivated. Would you want her to go back and tell Feral she didn't get exactly what she wanted?
Point taken.
Anyway, use the distraction to cover your progress while you can.
Meet at last.
Severin, when I say you gents are very good. Your reputation precedes you. Oh, there is a distinctive aroma.
Can you identify it?
Well, I'd have to say if there was anything in this world that smelled like something called an unraveler, this would be the one. Ye gods, I think I found the unraveler's playroom.
Everything you hoped for?
Oh, for sure. I know I say it all the time, but it's a real shame you're missing this one. Whoa, Unraveler is not just a funny nickname. And where do you think you're going?
Dump here. I'm going to kill Kagan. I'm going to paint the fucking walls with him, actually. Afterwards, I'll settle with you.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it's gonna happen. I've been wanting to kill him for 75 years. You only got the idea yesterday.
That's tragic. But it's time to extract my inheritance. 1 pint at a time.
You really want to inherit the world Kagan's created? Feral, that's like inheriting leprosy.
Better than getting thrown out a 40-story window into sunlight, bitch.
One down, one to go.
Zerx, wow, is that you? You've been working out.
Oh, this? Just something I prepared the Overlord to protect him from the lethal rays of the sun.
I've been meaning to ask you about that. I thought your shroud blocks out the sun.
No, it does. But the Vesper Shard taught us to harness the sun's lethal power and pierce the shroud.
The Vesper Shard? That machine Kagan wanted at Brimstone.
Overlord Kagan has many enemies.
You're kinda his bitch, huh? So that's what brought down the choppers, and how you killed Feral.
And precisely how I'm going to dispose of you. It took me 5 long years to piece Father back together. I won't let you take him apart again. Do you miss the sun?
Hey!
Stand still and I'll destroy you.
Yeah, that's big talk for a little guy in an ugly suit. Why don't you come out here and say that?
Thank you, no. I'm quite comfortable.
Rain, I have no way to get to you or see you. What's happening?
Zerx again. He's being a big bully in his dumb old people suit. It's like the ones I fought before, but it's enormous. Oh, and he's got a sun cannon.
Any obvious weaknesses in the suit?
Maybe. I guess those exposed spots might not be able to hold up to too much abuse.
I can assure you that this encounter will be our last.
Like you were reading my mind.
Why do you struggle against the inevitable?
Guess I'm just wired that way. Anyway, I liked the world better before, when I didn't know you were in it.
You again. You have caused me some trouble. More than I expected possible. I begin to wonder whether it was worth the effort to create you.
Maybe you should have thought things through better before you wiped out my mother's family.
Perhaps. We both know what's next, shall we? The Vesper Shard made itself at home in my flesh. It has been unpleasant, but not entirely without benefit.
It's not gonna help you. This is for my mother. This is for my city. And this is for my angry little misspent life. You rat-sucking son of a bitch.
Wow.
You said it.
Well, that's that. You're done. Kagan and the siblings are dead. How does it feel?
Would feel a whole lot better if the world hadn't been sent to vampire hell. I was half expecting everything to return to normal when Kagan died. Guess that wasn't very realistic, was it?
Guess not. There are still a number of people out there that desperately need help, though. And leadership. And here we are, in the throne room. I know you've never cared about that, but you are half human yourself. Maybe that half is enough.
Yeah, maybe it is. Besides, I'm looking for work now, too. Empress might not be a bad job title. Until something better pops up. So, what's first on the agenda?
We'll need to assemble a larger team, then we need to sort out the vampires running loose in the city. It'll take some doing, but without leadership, they're not much worse than wild dogs. Besides, we control the sun gun.
And that's right.
And it's crucial that we do, because if Kagan was telling the truth at all, there are others like him out there. Powerful vampire overlords. And once they learn of Kagan's demise, it won't take long for them to come to claim his property for themselves. They won't come alone, and they won't want to negotiate.
That's a pleasant thought. About this larger team, what about Brimstone? Still no word?
Nothing. But if Brimstone still exists, it's because they prepared for this. I wouldn't expect them to greet us with open arms. It's likely they've drawn definite lines, declared open war on everything even vaguely vampiric, which includes the both of us.
Then we'd better get started so we can be ready for all of them. There's a lot to do. A team, huh? I've never worked with a whole team before. Severin, these next few years are gonna be very interesting.
And it's crucial that we do, because if Kagan was telling the truth at all, there are others like him out there. Powerful vampire overlords. And once they learn of Kagan's demise, it won't take long for them to come to claim his property for themselves. They won't come alone, and they won't want to negotiate.
What about Brimstone? Still no word?
Nothing. But if Brimstone still exists, it's because they prepared for this. I wouldn't expect them to greet us with open arms. It's likely they've drawn definite lines, declared open war on everything even vaguely vampiric, which includes the both of us.
Stay down.
Don't worry. You're safe now.
Severin, these next few years are gonna be very interesting.